And that has been another episode of Breakfast Club Cooking. Oh my God, Peyton, you cannot be I'm done with this. Give me my jacket. Stupid production meeting, come on.
What's your name and your role?
So I'm Patrick Kingsbury. I play the role of Jake Falconer, president of the Breakfast Club, in this YouTube series. This character has been hard for me to get into after my acting classes in Cambridge. You just got to tone down all the antics. This bloke, he's very relaxed. You know, he ain't got much emotion about nothing. That's the role.
What has your experience been working with YouTube?
So a lot of people are asking, how do you get YouTube to come to your house and film you? You know, with my acting chops, they just sent out a crew. They're asking me if I want to do this show. My mids, they've been like, Patrick, why are you doing this role? Like, Jake Falconer cooking in a home. But, you know, I just got out of school, figure I'd build my way up. So start with the YouTube, ascend from there. It's been a good experience. Salty San Diego, FIFA, breakfast, Jake Falconer. Alright. Hello peers, and welcome back to another episode of Breakfast Club Cooking with your president, Jake Falconer. And today we'll be making some Pop-Tarts. Here I have a big Chungus food processor. Into that I'm gonna put 5 cups all-purpose flour. We're gonna cube 2 cups of cold butter. 2 teaspoons of salt and 2 teaspoons of white sugar. Okay, now we're gonna put the top on. I took the top off. Sorry, okay. Make sure that's good. On dough function. When we're mixing this thing, it's just gonna be like a weird powder. We want this to become dough. You're gonna spoon in a tablespoon of ice water, one at a time, as you're doing this until it becomes dough. Okay, see this fat ball right here? Once it forms something like that, you're done with the dough. Put 2/3 of this dough out onto a parchment lined baking sheet. And the other third we're gonna combine with cocoa powder to make our chocolate dough. For the chocolate dough, we're putting in 1/8 of a cup of cocoa powder. Get that chocolatiness, chocolatey. Now we're gonna make our 3 Pop-Tart fillings: strawberry, cinnamon sugar, chocolate. We're starting off with cinnamon sugar, 1/2 cup of light brown sugar, 2 teaspoons of cinnamon, 1 tablespoon all-purpose flour, 1 tablespoon butter, melted, 2 teaspoons of maple syrup. For us Canadian boys, eh?
Canadian accent is almost as bad as your British accent.
A little more syrup, eh?
What even was that?
Okay, we're getting 1 1/2 cup of roughly chopped strawberries. So we're gonna get a medium saucepan. Put in our 1 1/2 cup of strawberries. Darn it, got there, little guy. A cup of raspberries. Next, add 1/2 cup maple syrup. The juice of 1 lemon. 1/2 teaspoon of cinnamon. And 1 teaspoon of vanilla. A little pinch flaky sea salt. That to the medium heat. and boil this for 8 to 10 minutes or until it becomes jam-like. Okay, whoops guys, you actually need 3 cups of strawberries. So now for our chocolate filling, 1/8 cup of cocoa powder. Do a little saucepan, 1/4 cup of milk. 3/4 cup of semi-sweet chocolate chips. 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract. You're gonna put that on medium heat. Once your jam is done, you should see a trail form of cleanliness when you swipe your spatula through there. Extra thick. Chocolate sauce is looking done. Okay, you're gonna flour work surface. Flour your rolling pin. Roll out to 1/4 inch to 1/8 inch thickness. Looking good. Now we're gonna get our pizza cutter, a pizza pan, and cut some rectangles up in here. It's pretty Pop-Tart sized, if I do say so myself. Take the scraps and you're gonna re-roll for some more tarts. Okay, we have enough little pastry squares to make 9 Pop-Tarts, so we're doing 5 strawberry and 4 cinnamon sugar. Just gonna put a nice little scoop of our filling in the middle of one of these, just like so. Put another one of these things on top, crimp the edges with this fork. Okay, we're gonna do some cinnamon sugars now. There you go. Oh my! What is it? Do some cinnamon sugars. And put these in the freezer for 20 minutes. Ciao. We'll bang. And repeat the process with the chocolate dough. Yeah. You put these frozen boys onto the big parchment baking sheet. Okay, now we're gonna do the same thing with our chocolate ones and chocolate filling. Now we're putting the chocolate boys in the freezer for 20 minutes. Okay, before we put these in the oven, we gotta poke, 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 6 to 7 holes. Do it like that. So hopefully these guys won't explode on us. Okay, now we're putting these in the 400-degree Fahrenheit oven for 15 minutes with a convection oven, 25 to 30 with the regular one. We're gonna get 2 cups of powdered sugar into this bowl for our different glazes. I'm gonna start off with one big one and then divide them. Okay, into that, 4 tablespoons of milk. 1 teaspoon vanilla extract. Okay, divide this basic glaze into 3, 1/3 in the OG bowl and 2/3 in these other bowls respectively. Into one of them, 1 teaspoon cocoa powder. Turn it. Come on, cocoa. And into the other, 1 teaspoon of cinnamon.
Nice shot.
Sport. Okay, now we're going to glaze these babies while they're hot. Spread it around.
Now it's time to bring it around town.
Okay, glaze these while they're hot. Oh yeah. I can't see it. No, sorry.
Good shot.
Uh-oh, when I pressed the button again, it said it was...
Okay, then are you done with this egg? Yeah.
Alright, taste test it. Oh yeah. Perfect filling. Buttery, flaky dough. Perfect Pop-Tart. Way better than the store-bought stuff. And so with that, there's been another episode of Breakfast Club Cooking. Subscribe to Breakfast Club Cooking. I'll see you next week.